happens to our lungs when we smoke. Today we're going to be discussing the effects of cigarettes and e-vapes on the lungs and on the lives of any person who smokes. When you smoke, you inhale about 4,000 chemicals. That sounds like a lot when you think of the size of a cigarette or an e-vape, as they tend to be quite small. Why do young adults or young teens smoke more often now than they did years ago? That's because we have grown up watching our idols and people that we look up to in the media smoking, living a glamorous lifestyle. When we see this and we grow up around these things, it causes us as children to wonder what it's like and think that it must be glamorous since these people are so rich and so wealthy and they are doing it too and they look mighty happy while doing it. But this is untrue. See, when you smoke an e-vape or a cigarette, it causes swelling in the bronchial tubes. This causes an excess of mucus buildup in the bronchial tubes and causes those tubes to swell and to stop up. This causes a lot of excess coughing from the mucus that is built up in your bronchial tubes. The coughing is let out and is a bodily function so that you can try to get that mucus to come out of your bronchial tubes and lessen the swelling. Although the coughing is a side effect, it does not help in the swelling of your bronchial tubes or the excess mucus buildup. Whenever we smoke, you may notice that you do tend to get wrinkles more often than not as your life goes on and the longer that you smoke. This is caused by when the nicotine in the e-vape or the cigarette, it causes your blood vessels to shrink up and causes premature aging and wrinkles. This is why a lot of times when you see someone who has been smoking for most of their life, they are very, very wrinkled with their skin and they have very, very saggy skin and almost kind of lines all over their face or their body, and their skin around the arm area does tend to sag a lot. That's very common in smokers. And also they tend to have very bad eye bags and very bad dark under circles as well. And this is just one of the many side effects of smoking and e-cigarettes. So what can we do to stop smoking? There are many things that you can do to try to help yourself from smoking. Nowadays, a lot of times it's harder to find these things, and a lot of times it's actually harder for someone to try to stop smoking than it is for them to just to continue. Some options that are given to us is nicotine gum. Nicotine gum is a type of gum that has nicotine in it, and the more that you use it, the more that you lessen the substance of nicotine in it. So as you go on, and the less that you crave cigarettes, you can lessen that substance of nicotine in the gum, and this will cause your cravings to stop, and it will also cause you to stop smoking. It does take a while, but it has been proven to help smokers. Another option that you may have is the nicotine patch. It works with the same idea as the gum, as it's putting that nicotine still into your bloodstream, but it's through a patch that you can wear on your arm, on your lower arm, or your hip area. This still inserts nicotine into the blood system and helps you to stop smoking. Therefore, it's not ruining your lungs as if smoking would be, since you are inhaling that smoke, but it's still putting that nicotine into your blood system, still causing you to have premature wrinkles, premature aging, but it is helping the side effects as to do with the lungs, where you might see lung cancer prevalent in a lot of smokers, and it is helping with stains on your teeth, like yellow stains that you get from smoking and inhaling nicotine. So these options are a variety of things that you can find if you're trying to look to stop smoking. If you're not knowledgeable of these options and you are a smoker, you should look into finding more knowledge and finding more information, as it may help you in the future. If you do know someone that is a smoker or does smoke e-cigarettes, feel free to give them a little bit of knowledge, and I hope you did learn something with this presentation today. And I hope if you are a smoker listening today, you can think about the effects that we talked about in this speech, and you can think about the options that there are for you to stop smoking and explore those a little bit. I myself used to be a smoker. Now, I did not smoke cigarettes, but I did smoke e-vapes. The thing that helped me the most was the nicotine gum. Whenever you are smoking, it does cause you to get very stressed when you are done smoking. When you're smoking, it releases feel-good chemicals in your brain, and it tends to calm and relax the body. But when you are done smoking, you tend to get very agitated, very easily angered, and very stressed, and that is why you go back for more. With the nicotine gum, I was able to lessen the substance of nicotine in the gum the further I went on, and now I have been a year and a half without smoking e-cigarettes, and I still have not smoked cigarettes. Already a year and a half passed. I feel much better about myself. I see much more elasticity in my skin. I feel like I do have a lot more collagen. My teeth are much whiter. And I do believe that this is a good, valuable option for anyone that is interested to stop smoking. And I do hope if you did not know about the effects of smoking, you now know, and you can think about that and encourage others to think about that as well. Thank you for listening to my presentation. This is Blakelee Miles. We can end it.